Hey! Okay, so I put on some lo-fi on YouTube just now, and I saw an ad, but it wasn't an ad, it was Tim and Eric, and they were doing a thing called, Purple, something about Sunday Scaries, and I'm like, what the heck? And I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay. But anyways, I just wanted to say that, but, yeah. So, last week, I kind of like, binge watched The Act on Hulu. I wanted to get Hulu anyways because I wanted to see the act, right? And I wanted to check it out, so I got Hulu. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and I watched the whole thing like I said, and, so that was a good show. But it's not a show. It's based on Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her mom, Dee Dee. So I was really interested in the show. And the characters, I actually really kind of liked the characters. Like Gypsy, her character in the show. I liked her. She was likable. The mother, Patricia Arquette played the mother. And she did a really good job. But the mother in real life doesn't seem... They didn't really get the characters. The characters were like them, but not. You know what I mean? Yeah. The girl in real life seems way more... Something's weird about her. But, yeah, so I watched that show. But it's really funny because one of my CSMs where I work at Walmart, a CSM is the customer service manager, at the front, you know, where the cashiers are. One of them, her name is Shirley. She looks and reminds me of the mother, Patricia Arquette's character in the movie. I mean, in the show. Which is really funny, but she works at night and I work in the daytime. But I see her sometimes, and when I see her now, I'm like, I feel like laughing. I just think it's funny because she reminds me of the lady from the act, the mother. And I want to tell other people that I work with, like, I want to be like, doesn't she remind you of the mother in the act? But I don't know who to tell, so I don't, and I keep it to myself. I tell you guys. But, you know, after the show ended, naturally, I wanted to see real interviews. I've never heard of Gypsy Rose until, I didn't even know that what the act was based upon. I just thought it looked interesting. I didn't know it was based on a real story. I remember I was changing channels, and I turned on Dr. Phil, and I saw him interviewing that girl, but I didn't know who she was, and, you know, yeah, so anyways, I looked into interviews on YouTube and whatnot, and I found a documentary that HBO used. So when I was watching that, I found a lot of really interesting things that I wrote down, and I kind of want to talk about it. So if you're interested and you want to hear my thoughts on this, then continue listening. So before we begin, I've been researching MK Ultra, Project Monarch, and all that kind of stuff for a long time. Yeah, I've been reading reviews on Scott Yancey because they invited me to a thing and they said I get a $250 target. I'm like, is that true or is it a scam? So I'm reading those reviews and they're really interesting. But let me Google Project Monarch so you just get an understanding of it. Multiple personalities, dissociative identity disorder, and multi-generational satanic ritual abuse or whatever. That's kind of what it's like. You don't have to believe it if you don't want it, but I've been researching this for quite a long time. And you can look at it if you like. They pretty much are able to develop multiple personalities through ways of trauma and abuse, you know, because you get dissociative, but they actually program certain personalities. It's really weird, but you can kind of read about it. There's like on the internet, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube or whatnot. See, I don't know. I've been researching this for years. There's also Project Monarch. Project Monarch. And like Project Blue, I just wrote that. Project Bluebird. So, when I was watching the show, when I was watching this documentary, there was a lot of, elements that stuck out to me, okay? mean, you can just Google this stuff, really. But a lot of it is also satanic ritual abuse. That's just, see, Project Bluebird, Project MK Ultra. Behavior modifications, so they can pretty much develop certain personalities. This stuff happened, you know, you can read about it. It really did happen. But they say a lot of, like, celebrities and lots of people have multiple personalities. You know, you can just read about it. Satanic ritual abuse as well. I don't know. It's really scary stuff, but if you want to, like, read about it, you know, there's a lot of weird things. I look into this stuff, but, we're gonna get back to the show. I mean, the topic, I guess. So, I watched this interview, or documentary. It's the Gypsy Rose Blanchard story. It's on YouTube, so you can check it out. I did another video, but you couldn't even hear what they were saying, so, I actually set it up to my speaker so you can hear what they're saying, and we can do that. But like I said, multiple personalities, and there's a lot of elements with the Gypsy Rose thing that I feel as if I feel like maybe she was a victim of, like, Project Monarch and whatever they did, you know. And I think the mother was too. I think that's multi-generational. They're from the South, New Orleans and whatnot, and yeah, they are into voodoo down there and all that kind of stuff, so you know, that could bring, but there's a lot of other things, like little symbols. Sometimes they'll, like for Project Monarch, they'll show butterflies, which kind of simulate, or whatever, you know, simulate, or it symbolizes, Project Monarch. So I wrote down my notes, and I wrote down what stuff we can, like, look at, and I'm going to mute, and I'm also going to play it so you can hear what they're saying. So this one, she had multiple personalities. She might have had an alter that was programmed in her to kill and do, or not, you know, control somebody to kill, and all this stuff. It's really strange. But we're gonna listen to the first thing, that's how she reacts when the cop tells her.
You need to be honest with me. If you're involved in anything that I'm about ready to tell you, then you need to tell me. Okay. Great County Sheriff's Office. How are you today? Good. You need to be honest with me. And if you're involved in anything that I'm about ready to tell you, then you need to tell me. Okay? Your mom's dead. Okay? Now, what I want to ask you is, your mom's passed away. Okay? And she's deceased. All right? Now, what I want to ask you, did you have involvement in this? Okay. Hang on, listen to me for just a second, okay? What happened with your mom that night?
I don't know what happened with my mom at all.
Okay, you just listen to me, okay, sweetheart? You know what happened to your mom, okay? And I know that you know.
It's me?
Alright, another thing that they do is Disney programming, which is also, like, kind of thing. At first and you know, it could have been an act, and she could have been like, pretending like she didn't, or it could have been shock, you know, like, the hearing somebody say your mother is dead is gonna make you be, like, upset like that, you know? Not Disney programming, Disney, mind control, maybe? And there's a lot of things about this, too, if you actually want to go look at it. Like, there's a lot of really weird things about that. So, Disney Dark Side. I don't know. Look into it if you like. She was really into Disney. That part, you know, like I said, it could have been, maybe she was like, it was just a shock to her, you know, she didn't mean anything. But I just thought that was kind of bizarre how she was like, she didn't know. So we're going to move on to 1501. Right here. I think it's because she acted really strange, and she's like 20, in her like 20s or something like that, acting like a 15-year-old, but she didn't know her mother told her all this stuff, you know? She's acting like a kid. See, one thing about her too is like I feel like she learned how to be this like little. I had to get rid. I don't know how to get rid of those pop-ups. I thought I paid to get rid of them, but I didn't. And they want me to visit site. I can't even like close it. It's really annoying. I don't care. I don't want to see rare photos of Jackie Kennedy. That's really annoying. But yeah. So I think she knows how to play up to things. She learned how to get this personality of a little girl in a wheelchair that you feel like disabled, that you feel sorry for. Like that's just like it doesn't. I don't know. That's really distracting me. That little Kennedy thing. I don't care about that. I need to get rid of these pop-up ads since I don't even know how to get rid of them. You know, I tried everything. I don't know what else to do. I googled it the times. So, yeah. That's really annoying. I don't want to visit the site. But, yeah, so comes up. How do I get rid of this stuff? Like, I paid for McAfee or whatever, but this stuff is still coming up. I don't want pop-ups. It doesn't even give me an option to close it. Anyways, I think she's really weird. Like, she's just very creepy. She's a creepy girl. And she's creepy now. Like, a lot of people feel sorry for her, but she's just, there's a weird thing, a presence around her. But I'm not saying she wasn't abused. Yes, she was abused. Like, she probably, if she was programmed with the MK Ultra, or if she was, I don't know, I'm not saying she was, but still really weird. But this is strange, too. Her dad talks about the mother at right here, 26. So, the dad was actually pretty good looking, I think. Let's go here. Yeah. Alright, well. She looks like.
Hold on.
She looks like she knows she conned him. She just wanted his baby. So, she just wanted anyone's baby. Or maybe they picked him because of. I don't know. You don't know. Who knows? And she is crazy. Look at her.
She was kind of into some dark things. She started talking a little bit about witchcrafts and just different weird dark stuff like that. It's kind of weird. She had a pet tarantula.
She had a pet tarantula. That was so weird. But she was into witchcraft, so that was probably, maybe it means something, maybe it doesn't. Just took a note of that because it was kind of bizarre. So now I'm going to switch to 27. Right here, this is her tattoo artist nephew. I don't know. Let's see what he says. Oh, let's just keep, yeah, a Southern Sting tattoo part.
I would think she's bipolar, no doubt. Multiple personalities, perhaps. Definitely an evil person, I would say.
See, and then he says multiple personalities too. So, I don't know. Multiple personalities, like I said, they do that program where they can actually program multiple personalities. Hey, this part looks cool. I like this animation on this YouTube video. It's like a rainy little house in, like, Asia somewhere. Alright, but anyways. So that was strange that he said multiple personalities. And whatever. So 3430 is another weird thing that I marked down. The Disney thing, she would go to Disney a lot. Here she is talking about mashed potatoes.
Hi everybody, so right now I'm in Cinderella's castle eating
love Disney. Look at him putting magic over everybody, like a sorcerer, you know? Yeah, it just seems like it was a big script that was made for her since she was born. Like, oh, she's like Rapunzel stuck in a little castle, you know, with the evil mother, whatever, you know. That's just really strange. Now, another thing I noticed was at 39, right here. This is weird too. Well, not weird, but, oh, I just paused it. See, that there's butterflies right there. This is on her mother, so that's, they put symbols like that. If you ever look for symbolism in, like, even like with TV shows and whatnot, they'll put a butterfly to symbolize. I wonder what her story is. And she shows her butterflies. But she sounds like a little baby too. Like maybe I don't know. And then at 39:44 was another thing I put down. Let's see. Okay, first of all, she's like, she was older pretending to be a little girl. She has this wig on, which is maybe older personality. In the show The Act, she meets a guy that was older, and she looks like a little girl. And this guy, like, became, like, infatuated with her. And it's really strange because he's, like, a grown man, like, who is, like, looking after some, like, you know, she looks like a little girl, and he's, like, they kissed at one time. Like, who knows? It's just really weird to me, like, because even if she might have been an adult, she thought she was 15. She lied about her. I don't know. It's just really weird to me, you know? Let's look at 45:13. I did. Oh, okay, so they're talking about this guy. The guy that finally, the second guy that she, I don't know how many guys she met. I've read other things, but this other guy, the Go John guy, but
Arrested after investigators say he was watching pornography and fondling himself in a McDonald's restaurant for 9 hours. Police finding a large knife during the arrest.
I really don't know what's wrong with him. But
maybe it's 48.
It's not like
Sorry,
I ever had a boyfriend before.
Yeah, watch this too.
So I really didn't know
this
what
part,
was a normal.
so they're talking about him, the guy that killed the mother. He watched porn in McDonald's, like, who does that, you know? So I wonder what his background was all about, what kind of, like, abuse he endured. It's really strange. And he has, listen to this.
I used to hear voices in my head. Okay. And it went away, and then it somehow went as part of myself. Okay. So, does Gypsy know that? Yes. Oh, she does know that. Okay.
His would come out, and he had talked to me one day, and he was just like, you know, I would like my other personalities to have a girlfriend. So I made up some individual personalities to match his other personalities.
Like, I don't know, a Christian dating site? Like, what kind of Christians were they if they're acting like multiple personalities? Like, I'm stretching. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, multiple personalities once again. Like, how many times do people have multiple personalities in the vicinity of each other? Come on, like.
And sometimes it's
yeah, you know, people can be bipolar and change, you know, their moods.
One of the most interesting
but
things
have
about
several
this
different
case
personalities inside you.
No matter how much control
Read about it. Read
you have
about programming and the building of walls, but they do it deliberately. Like it's Project Monarch. I'm telling you. I'm not saying this is the case. Just saying it's something that got my attention. And then look, watch the next part. Is going to show her altars. her, like, other alters that she has herself. So she has different personalities as well. And what she says, she's gonna say that she did it, she made them herself, but I don't think so. Just watch.
Made up.
So these are just her altered personalities. I guess, due to copyright laws, you can't record, audio from a YouTube thing or whatever. So I'm not going to try anymore. I'm tired and I have stuff to do, but
Kitty was wearing these little stripes. Did you see that?
Clearly you can see.
Wait, oops, sorry. Kitty was wearing stripes. Ah! Okay. Also, she kind of looks like a little boy. Like, was she even a girl? Was she a boy who was forced to become a girl with hormones? I really look deep into all these weird stuff. I know, I'm weird, but whatever, I'm not trying not to be, but she kind of looks like a boy in that. Who knows? And that one, too, like. Kitty is wearing stripes. Like what she's wearing now in this interview, prison stripes. She's a little, prisoner. I mean, they probably just found a picture, but she has rainbow hair. She has a little swirl thing. I don't know. There's a little skull. This picture is probably just found. I don't know where but slut side. So she had another little altar called Candy, and it was her slut side. She didn't really have access to a lot of things, so where is she coming up with? She didn't even know that red wig that she wore is because of the that Jean, from X-Men. That's what she was trying to be. That's what she was trying to be when she wore the red wig. That's the red wig that weird creepy guy gave her, right? That's what she was wearing there. But who knows too? Red wig could have symbolized another personality. I'm sorry, Daddy. Okay. Yeah, I know she's dressing up in different outfits and cosplay, like that's Harley Quinn and whatnot. But who knows? I just thought that was very bizarre, showing it's like alters, like alter personalities. Oh, that baby got back. So this is strange. Okay, so she's a sweet, innocent girl, but look what she's saying to him. And she just painted her mother's nails a dark pink nail polish color. Look at Squeaky. See, she's I'll hand you the knife and duct tape inside, darling. Like, she's messaging him this stuff, and then she was crying in the beginning like she didn't know. But it's just her text. I mean... She was painting her nails. I heard this, I made tried to make this video so many. These are text messages. So she was texting him while he was at the house. Listen to what she says as well about, she's saying what she remembers when he was killing her mother. Alright, look how I'm trying to... Look at how they found her. I'm being quiet because my neighbor's outside and I don't really feel like talking and having him hear what I'm saying. Look at how she's found. Okay, so she would go to sleep. She would take a lot of sleeping pills at night. So she wouldn't wake up. Obviously, she never woke up because Gypsy was waking up in the middle of the night, going and doing her thing, eating sugary snacks and whatever else she was doing. Because they seemed to share the bed, I guess. So it looks like she was like really passed out on her stomach and she got stabbed and killed while she was sleeping, right? But Gypsy just said that she heard her wake up and call her name. But then why is... I don't know, I just think it's odd. Unless he turned her around and threw her on the bed and then stabbed her. Listen. So she's laying down, like... Very graphic. I'm sorry. I should have did a warning. I was too distracted because my neighbor was out there. But, oh gosh. But those don't look like big... You know, I actually heard something that she wasn't killed that way. She was killed... She was poisoned or something. That she wasn't stabbed. But I don't know. Like, if Gypsy heard her calling her name and then the lady is found on her stomach, it doesn't look like she woke up or got up at all. And there's no stab wounds on the front of her. It was all on her back. So, what, did she just fall on the bed that way and have him stab her after she woke up and called for her? You know? Oh, this is really weird. She's asking him about if he had sex with her after he killed her. What kind of questions are these? Like, this is weird. Listen to these questions. Who likes... But it's the normal thing that some people might like. No, like, who would say it that way? I don't like that. I don't know, but whatever. Let's look at this part because this is strange too. Here we go. Yeah, they sent them the knife. This is not the strange part, but... So, she wrote this too. 3:44 sounds like y'all are watching a movie. After 3:44, she wrote this. D, what's wrong was after that. So, remember 3:44. So, this post is still up, but this comment has been deleted. So, who deleted this comment? Why Okay, they deleted that comment. I slashed that fat pig and raped her sweet innocent daughter. So they got rid of this one, but if you look, here's the Facebook page, and it's still up, right? So, does it say the time, or is the time gone? Well, it sounds like y'all are watching a movie. Let's see that, because the comment would have been after that. Okay. So people commented, what's going on? What did your face? I've never heard you talk like that. Sounds like y'all are watching. So the message was right here. But now it's not there anymore. So why would somebody take that comment down but just leave that bitch is dead? So I started looking at these comments, these people. I'm like, who are these Facebook accounts? Why are they up here? What's going on, right? I don't know, this really might not mean anything, but to me, I'm very into details. I'm meticulous like that. And I also noticed things, so I was looking around and I saw this Candy Rourke. And Candy was one of her little alters. Remember that? Candy, the slut side? Candy also wore a rainbow wig, okay? So if you click on Candy Rourke, who is up here commenting and everything, she commented quite a few times. I know their address. If someone wants to PM me, I can go check. I'm not sure where they live. Someone get the police there now. Okay, well. Alright, see, that's kind of strange. It's like a really weird moment in time. But let's click on her thing. Now, she's a hairdresser. And she does rainbow colored hair. You can see that. So now when you look through her comments, people are like, she's getting harassed by people messaging her and whatnot about this whole thing. I would have deleted it. Oh, she uses Facebook for her business. Audacity. Well, she keeps reliving this nightmare because, alright, anyways. She says, she doesn't like all these people looking at her thing and whatnot. I thought this was really strange. This one, right? Whitney Wood. All of this crazy, and that's Kaylee. Killer hairstyle. You see that? Their law's on a killer hairstyle. So technically, you can say that Gypsy Rose is a killer because she had her mother killed. Her hairstyle was rainbow wig. And she does rainbow wig, so that little killer hairstyle comment was kind of like strange. And then there's like a little wink there. So the killer hairstyle is a rainbow wig. I don't know. This is weird too. She says, she has a comment on their Facebook page, and people find me there. I'm gonna go delete it. But that was 3 weeks ago, and she still hasn't deleted it. So why not go and delete all your comments if you're sick of people looking at your profile? She didn't delete it. She leaves it up. And she hasn't written anything on her Facebook page since April 22nd. So she must have stopped going on her Facebook page or something. I don't know. I just thought it was strange about how she said, look, there's a rainbow hair. Killer hairstyle. So, that's really what I wanted to share. So, I don't know. These are just thoughts I have. I'm not really saying anything in particular, I guess. Just things that I found strange. So if you listen to this, thanks for listening. And yeah, go watch the show if you care. I thought it was interesting, at least. Now I made this video so I can move on and I can go get ready to go to my friend's house, even though I got tired. It's hot. So, yeah.